Even in one sentence, what problem in urban parking does Orbility solve better than anyone else in the industry today?
So at Orbility, we've been active in the urban mobility and more specifically in the off-street parking business for more than 50 years. We are serving more than 4,500 sites across the world. And whatever the clients want, whatever their type, hospitals, commercial centers, airports, of course, parking operators, municipalities, they all care about maximizing their revenues of this critical infrastructure, which is their parking business. So what matters for them is to optimize the customer experience, making sure that the experience in terms of access control and secure payment is flawless.
And looking ahead, how do you see smart parking evolving over the next few years, and what role will Orbility play in that transformation?
Today, our parking management solutions allow many different things for drivers, for business owners, parking operators. Drivers can book parking spaces with their patient ID when setting a doctor appointment at an hospital. Drivers can pay at the same time their charging of their cars and their parking activities. We are now working on a project where the tariff of the parking will depend on the number of passengers in a vehicle, promoting actually car sharing. I wouldn't have known 10 years before that these user cases would have existed. So I think what matters for the next 10, 20, 30 years is to be able to provide high agility to adapt our parking solution business to any user case which is emerging with the most simple customer experience as possible.
What makes Orbility's parking technology different from traditional parking systems?
Thank you for asking. It's a really good question because as an industry, we're moving a lot from something that was historically very hardware-oriented, very boxy, to something that is very modern, digital. So this is now the time of the big transformation in the parking industry. And concretely, what we're doing is that we're moving from hardware to software, cloud, digital enablement. And the most important is the way how we're doing that, because we're building using a persona-driven approach. We're thinking who is the customer, what is the need, and depending on the need, we may use some latest cloud technologies or embedded payments, or it will be something very technical, specific. But the most important is to really solve the need of the persona, knowing that we have different customers with different needs in different companies and countries.
And what technology or which technology is Orbility using to make parking smarter and more efficient?
The big shift that we're seeing today is the move from tickets to license plate recognition. There is more of that. We are capable to identify the car, the forms, the colors, and the parking itself become more seamless in terms of getting in, getting out payments. So everything what we are doing is that we use modern digital technologies to make the experience simple in any kind of context.
But what types of customers are driving Orbility's growth right now? Cities, operators, or perhaps private facilities?
Yeah, so historically we had two pillars, municipalities and operators, and they remain very central to our growth. What we are seeing now is a growing demand from private facilities such as hospitals, hotels, commercial real estate, because they see an opportunity to better monetize their assets and at the same time improve the overall customer journey.
What's the biggest value customers get when they switch to Orbility solutions?
So our customers highlight the robustness of our product, and as we all know, having a reliable hardware on site is critical to parking operation. But they like also the combination of innovation that we bring to the industry, combined with the flexibility that we provide as a company. So in terms of innovation, last year we released new product, digital services, payment solutions. At the same time, we can be flexible as a company and we are not afraid to go the extra mile. So when there is a specific market requirement in hospital, airport, municipality, we are not afraid to go a bit further and really align our company to the market requirement to deliver on the requirements.
Which countries or regions is Orbility focusing on right now, and why?
Right now, we are mainly focusing on Italy and Portugal because these are markets that are moving towards digital parking systems more and more. And we are also focusing on Morocco because there are a lot of construction projects right now with the World Cup. It's 2030 coming. So yeah, these are the main regions we're focusing right now.
Can you share an example of a recent product launch and how it was adapted to local needs?
Yeah, one of our last launches is the Spark solution that we've launched recently to answer some market needs because we had some requests for some specific needs for smaller projects, smaller sites that needed some easy solution, easy to install, easy to manage, and cloud-based. So this is why we decided to launch Spark.
Earlier, Yves mentioned about the evolution that we're seeing in the industry. How do you see this in the international market?
Well, we already have a great network of partners, and we definitely see a lot of opportunities. So that's why we're focusing on export right now. And yeah, we'll just keep growing. So stay tuned.